My name is Jamie, and go ink yourself. Now, the reason I'm making this video in person is because we've uploaded 100 videos and simultaneously we have 100 subscribers. Although the last time that I watched we were at, I think it was 98, but I expect by the time this goes online that probably will be at 100. If not, you can be subscriber number 100, please subscribe. First, a little introduction. My name is Jamie, as of course I've already said in the intro, and I've been playing Lorcana basically since the day after release. I think it was released on a Friday. First time I played it was on a Saturday. The following Sunday I went to Amsterdam to play, and there I met the people from Friends and Foes, for which I've been organizing the organized play. So I've been doing this for pretty much a year and a half. And a few months ago my wife basically told me, like, well, you do all these matches throughout the week or on our Thursdays, why don't you record these videos and actually upload them so the people can see it? So of course, with as much love as I have for Lorcana, I decided to fully go for it and start uploading videos. And 3 months later, yeah, basically we're here, 100 videos and 100 subscribers, which I never thought we would reach. And of course I understand compared to other YouTube channels, like 100 subscribers is not much, but I thought it was just gonna be videos for the people from our own community. And surprisingly, most of the viewers are actually from the United States, so it's also why I'm speaking English today instead of Dutch, which is of course my main language. So over the past year and a half I've basically done quite some tournaments, though most of them smaller. Of course, the set championships locally and also in other communities throughout the Netherlands. And I've also been to the bigger tournaments, the challenges in Lille, in Bochum. I've been to the European Championships, though I was just a spectator over there. Sadly I had to miss out on Bologna and Birmingham, but hopefully in the coming year I can do all of them, or at least on the European continent. In the local set championships I did quite well. The first one for the Stitch championships I ended up in second place, losing against Gabor, which some of you might know if you're watching things online, because he's done quite well in the challenges. The second time for the Ursula championships I ended up in shared third and fourth place, because I lost in the quarterfinals, so sadly I missed out on that mat. And for the third one, the one for Mirabel, I ended up becoming first place for the first time, which you've probably seen on the YouTube channel. If not, check it out. It's quite a nice match against Nijay. For the bigger tournaments, basically I did not do so well. In Lille, after 3 rounds, it was time for the lunch break, and it was also the first time that you could get an autograph from the artist over there, which was Alice Pisoni. Sorry if I ruined the name. And the waiting line was very, very long, but I was quite close. So I was just waiting and waiting and waiting until eventually the match started again. And then there were just 3 people in front of the line. So I decided, well, might as well wait and hope that I can still participate afterwards. Sadly, when I was walking towards the table, I got disqualified because one of the judges kicked me out of the tournament system. That was basically my adventure for Lille. So I started doing all of the side events, which was a lot of fun. Didn't really regret doing that because I didn't think I would do so well in the tournament, because I had a loss and 2 draws. So there wasn't already much hope for me from the beginning. As for Bochum, I stopped after the 4th round, if I remember correctly. We went there with a group of friends, and one of my friends was doing quite well in the tournament. We now call him the original bad boy of Lorcana, and during his 4th or 5th match there was basically a judge that had very good vision, because he could see at a distance while answering a question at the table next to him that he had a fake card. So the judge instantly started doing a deck check and everything, and my match had already finished, and I saw he was standing there discussing with the judges and asking what was going on and all of that. So I went to him and he told me, yeah, the cards are fake. And at that moment I basically decided to give him my cards, because we were both playing Emerald Steel at that point. He had to replace some of his beasts. Turns out they were fake cards that he borrowed from another friend of ours, Carlos. You've also probably seen him on the YouTube videos. And he won those cards from a tournament in Spain that he had, but turns out the cards were fake and they had to be replaced. Basically they gave my friend the chance, like, okay, you replace your cards now or you're disqualified. So I gave him my cards to borrow and I dropped out of the tournament myself. And I once again ended up doing side events early before the tournament even finished. Now, my adventure for the European Championships, of course not that long ago, we just did a very quick trip all the way from the south of the Netherlands, from Den Bosch. We traveled to Disneyland Paris by car, so we had a 5-hour drive. Then we went into the tournament. We did some very quick games, got all of the promos. I basically ended up standing in line for I think 2.5 hours to get some autographs, not just because the lines were long, but because I wanted a lot of cards signed, so it was kind of my own fault. Following that, we basically went into Disney Village for a bit, went into Paris to see things, and after Paris, I think around 10 o'clock, we ended up going home. So we had another 5-hour drive, so all of us were super tired, and yeah, I'm happy that I didn't have to do any matches on those days. But of course, if I did, I would have probably gotten a hotel because I had to be there for the Friday to begin with. So basically, that's just a quick summary for what I've done in the past year and a half, or at least regarding the bigger tournaments. Which leads me to where I'm at right now, which is of course kind of sitting in my shed recording this video with a beautiful green screen behind me, which I hope is not a green screen when this video is uploaded anymore. And yeah, I just really enjoy making the videos for you guys to watch. So having spoken a bit about both my Lorcana past and my Lorcana present in the theme of Christmas, maybe it's also a nice idea to share a little bit of what I want to do with this channel, which is to give you guys a little bit more of an analysis of the decks that I'm playing and maybe things that I see my opponents do, and give a little bit of more of an in-depth look of the regular organized play videos, so I can help you guys understand more why I do certain things, or why I make certain changes in my decks, or yeah, basically why I'm trying certain things. And hopefully you guys can do the same for me by commenting on the videos and giving me some tips on cards that I could consider for my decks, in the hope for me to be better, and of course for you guys to also get better, so we can learn from each other. So thank you very much for watching right now, and of course the YouTube videos in the past if you have done so. So if you want to see this type of content in the future, remember to like and subscribe, and for the first time, go ink yourself.